IVM.
Welcome to another week on IVM. It's been a great week, and if you aren't following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. On Geek Fruit this week, Tejas and Dinkar discuss their favorite movie soundtracks. On The Scene and the Unseen, Amit Verma talks to researcher and activist Amit Chandra, and they dissect India's education sector. On Cyrus Says, we have writer and director Anand Sivakumaran, who's hosting a great new show for us called Croc Tales as well. Anand and Cyrus talk about how Anand journeyed from an engineer to a full-time writer. On Simplified, Naren, Chuck, and Shriketh go to the root of the word assassin and twisted an interesting history behind it. This week on Shunyan, we're joined by Sanjay Nath, who is the co-founder and managing partner at Bloom Ventures. We have a really interesting conversation about investing. On Marbles Lost and Found, Zen and Avanti talk to psychotherapist Alicia Halani. And also this week marks the 50th episode of the Pragati podcast. Hosts Hamsini Hariharan and Pawan Srinath sit down to talk about the long, strange trip it's been and also round up some of the recent news. And with that, I'm going to take you on to your shows.
Hi,
You're
listening to IVM
Daily.
Sorry guys. Okay, I got carried away. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of IVM Daily, a show where we talk about everything that's going around the world or something that's going on in our mind. Today in the studio I have with me Jaanam.
Hi.
Abbas.
Hello.
And Swati.
Hello.
And I'm Gaurav. If you guys hadn't already guessed that. Anyways, so...
We had to guess. Oh, shit.
Anyways, the reason I was playing the theme song in the start is because it has a lot to do with what we're talking about today, as well as what's going on in my mind. I've been binge watching The Office, and that gave me an idea to talk about some of the weirdest office experiences we have had in our workplaces. So guys, whoever's listening, this is not things that have necessarily happened at IVM. This is just basically wherever we have worked, things we have seen, things we have experienced or done.
But they might have happened at IVM too.
They might have happened at IVM, but we ain't gonna tell. So let's start with Jaanam. Jaanam, tell us something interesting that's happened in one of your workplaces.
Okay, I'll share one incident to begin with. So I was at home alone, like my family was away for some time. And I wake up in the morning, I'm getting ready for work. But no, before I start getting ready for work, there is a lizard outside my bathroom. So I can't go in, obviously, because as mentioned in previous episodes of IVM Daily, I am petrified of lizards. So I take my toothbrush, I get ready, and I go to office, and I brush my teeth there. Yeah. So, yeah, I have brushed my teeth in office because I couldn't brush it at home in the morning.
That's really weird. I sometimes don't brush it at office or at home.
And we wonder why the studio stinks.
Yeah, because I'm on so many episodes and I talk all the time. Abbas.
But
No wonder the mic stinks.
No wonder you want the same spot every time. Because
you don't want anyone else to find out.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
But did any of the co-workers were like, hey, Jaanam, something wrong with your teeth? Like, before you went in, they shine more now.
No, as soon as I entered, I just directly went to the loo. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what?
Jaanam really needed to go.
I actually have a bathroom story also.
Oh, jeez.
So this did not happen to me. This didn't happen to me. So I was talking to someone on the phone. And it was a personal call, so they couldn't do it in office. So they had gone to the bathroom. Okay?
Of the office?
Of the office.
Okay.
They had gone to the bathroom of the office, and they were talking to me. And while talking, like, we saw the time, we're like, oh my god, dude, you've been here for like 20 minutes kind of thing. And at one point, someone started knocking at the door, like, to see everything is okay or something. And this person, while sitting in there, started making really loud fart noises with their mouth, like, you know...
Oh, man.
You know, like things like that.
The listeners, that wasn't a post-production ad. That was Gaurav making a fart sound in the studio.
Yeah, but not with my ass.
Well, it's a podcast, so...
It's not podcast. Yeah, so that was, I mean, I think that was pretty bizarre. Like, people at her office later thought, like, is everything okay? Like, do you need to go home early? You know, are you going to be going to the toilet again?
Yeah. No, it was just Jaanam knocking to brush again.
Jaanam and dental hygiene. I could learn something from that. Yeah. What about you, Swati? Do you have any kind of funny, interesting story?
Actually, and surprisingly and coincidentally, this story is also related to bathroom.
Wow.
I like how all the weird things happen in the bathroom.
Yes, in and around the bathroom. So basically, because I worked in a multimedia company and all those things, so a broadcasting company. So whenever you have to do a video, you get ready and women, they take longer than men to get ready. They have all the makeup to put.
I remember an episode of IVM Daily where someone had an issue with comedians making jokes about how women take longer than men to get ready. Moving on.
Hashtag
I
hypocrisy.
knew it. I so knew it is coming from you. But here I'm talking about proper makeup.
Sure.
Just not, it's not random dressing up, it's just makeup for television production.
Sure, of course, yes.
So she was getting ready. And I had a news bulletin to go, but it is a radio bulletin which is supposed to go.
You don't need makeup for that.
So I don't need a makeup, but that girl needs makeup, some sort of
For
makeup.
radio also?
No, for radio. No. She was going to do a
To
video.
the news video. Okay.
And at the same time,
sorry.
at the same time, I'm getting ready for my radio bulletin in the sense that I'm rehearsing and all those things. So I really needed to pee.
Okay.
And what happened, this bathroom was just opposite the studio, the audio studio. So she happened to be there and I had to go and I was just banging on the door and she's like, I'm coming. She was doing makeup by herself. So there was no makeup artist. She was doing it by herself. So, and then she was like, she was she couldn't do it and I was banging. So she was
needed
like,
to do it.
She really needed to finish the makeup. So she came outside of the bathroom and half of her face was like painted and half and I just looked at her. I was like, I'm really sorry, but I can't help it. But that day was really bad for us, both of us. Because I had to go into the studio, imagine 10 seconds or 15 seconds before the bulletin is going to start. And you are going to the loo and someone is inside the loo and you are just...
How long was your bulletin supposed to be?
30 minutes.
Oh, then you had to go.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
That's
and
true.
Studios are so cold.
Oh my god. That's
right. So Jaanam, what is your bathroom story? Your final bathroom story?
Yeah, I would say it's maybe the final one. So this one time I get ready, I leave the house. I'm wearing a long skirt, but it has a
That
slit.
day the lizard wasn't in the bathroom, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it wasn't. It definitely wasn't. I'm wearing a skirt which is long, but it has a slit. So I just look at my leg, and I'm already on my way to work, and I realize I have not shaved my legs.
Nice, yeah, it happens to me all the time.
Yeah, so I come to office.
When you wear a skirt, Gaurav?
When I don't shave my legs. Come on, guys.
No, it's okay. Nothing wrong with wearing a skirt, Gaurav.
Okay.
Yeah, and I go down, I buy a razor because I'm not carrying one with me.
Of course.
I go to the loo and I shave my legs in office.
Wow.
Yeah. That was something I never thought I would do in a workplace.
I mean, people don't shave their face in office and you are
Hey, stop
shaving...
looking at me.
Okay, so that was hilarious. You know what, guys? We're just going to take a quick bathroom break ourselves and we'll be right back after these messages. I gotta go.
Did I just catch you on your way to work? Or did you end up pulling an all-nighter? Let me guess. You have a packed schedule for the day, the week, and probably the month and the year. That's a lot for your mind to handle, don't you think? This buzzing chaos also brings tons of negative thoughts. Am I right? Try spinning that bottle in a positive direction with me, Chetna, on the Positively Unlimited podcast, every Monday on IVM Podcasts. It's time to change your life one alphabet at a time.
And I'm back. Much more relaxed. No, I didn't shave or anything, so no worries.
Show your legs.
Oh, here you go, man. Oh.
More hair than before.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Okay. Moving on. So I actually have a pretty funny, embarrassing story of mine. So I was working at a corporate for the first time in my life, and I was an intern over there. So, I got this job through connections. So,
Nepotism.
Yeah. So because my dad knew someone over there, blah blah blah.
Nepotism.
So I got a job, and I mean it was really really weird for me over there because all the bosses know my dad, so they treat me like their son only, or like like beta and all that kind of stuff. So I felt very at home at this company.
A bit too much.
Maybe. Here's how the story goes. So during my break times, as you guys know, I like to, while drinking my coffee or tea, I like to watch a little bit of Netflix on my phone, or something like that, YouTube or whatever. So over there, I'd gone to the break room, and everyone's taking a break. It's a big company. There are like 100 plus people over there, and they're all having their own break, and I don't really know anyone. I can't really connect with anyone, so I put my headphones on. I'm sitting in a corner. I'm watching my show. I'm drinking my coffee. I'm having my biscuits, and I'm having a good time. I come back out. Maybe like an hour later, I get called into an office by a friend of my dad's, and I go into the office.
So your coffee break was for an hour?
For an hour,
No. I was there for like 5-10 minutes. 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
But after an hour of me getting out,
Okay.
after an hour or two of me getting out, I was called into the office. And he's like, "How are you doing?" I'm like, good. Enjoying? And I'm like, yeah, I'm enjoying myself. Yeah,
Little too much.
It's okay. So you were watching something when you were having your coffee? And I was like, yeah, just watching some Netflix. Oh, it was Netflix only, no? So I was like, yeah, why? Someone went and complained to HR that you're watching some porn or something in the office, something like that. And I'm like, what? And it was absolutely crazy because I didn't realize that, a small kissing scene, which is very, very common and very desensitized to it in like modern Hollywood.
What show was it?
I think it was Dexter or something. I don't even know. It might have been a murder. I don't know.
Yeah, I was just going to come to that.
Yeah. So,
what kind of porn is that guy watching who's complained about you? Like, someone was murdering someone. It's sponsor.
So and I was like warned and stuff. Like, listen, don't try not to watch anything over there because people are looking over your shoulder and they don't know who you are or anything. So they just went and complained saying this guy is watching something wrong in office kind of thing. And I got like so damn freaked out because it's a complaint that goes to HR about me doing something so lewd. Then at the end of that day, my dad gave me a call. I'm like, dude, what are you doing in office, man? Like, go home and do whatever you want to do. Like, what is this? And this is like, because I am my dad's son, and my dad has meetings with this company and all. It becomes like this kind of gossip or some kind of joke. And even like with meetings from like people over there, they were telling him like, oh, we're meeting the wrong, yeah, we should be meeting your son, he's the one with taste or whatever, like the fun son and everything. And it was pretty awkward. I got teased about it a bit whenever I met them. So something strange that happened with me. Yeah.
And Abbas, what about you?
I've actually been very privileged to, not having worked in many workplaces. This is technically just my second office job. And the first office job that I had, people were relatively well behaved. But
wait. Let's do the math. Two workplaces.
Yeah.
The first one, people were relatively well behaved.
Yeah.
It means
This is your second workplace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop looking at me, Abbas.
But I remember the last organization that I worked for, it was a magazine, and the office was 2 magazines and 1 office. So the other magazine was the parent.
So not 2 girls, 1 cup. This is 2 magazine, 1 office.
No wonder you got called up for watching whatever you were. Why am I not surprised?
Now he's suspicious.
Yeah, now I'm suspicious. I took a coffee break with a cup and I was watching Netflix. So you guys have seen The Big Bang Theory, right?
Yeah.
So you know how Howard's mother is never seen, but you can always hear her. So the boss of the other magazine, which was in the same premises as my office, you could always just hear her screaming, okay? So it started with her screaming at her employees, which I get. Bosses sometimes lose their cool and then it just became crazier and crazier. And one day I never saw her. Could only hear her. And one day even it's like, हाँ मम्मी, हाँ मैं टिकट बुक कर रही हूँ पिक्चर का, हाँ आप छोटू को लेके चले जाना, हाँ A3 चलेगा, I'm on book my show right now. And the whole conversation of her booking tickets for her mother and her son, we overheard it.
Okay.
All of it. And it was damn weird.
That's your weird story?
That's my weird story.
Okay, I think I can...
Top that?
Yeah, I can top that.
Anyone can top that.
Yeah, but like I think this is my final story I can think of.
Okay.
So, like I was eating a fruit. I think I was having a banana or something once
Eating
in the
a
office.
fruit. Okay.
And yeah, I went to throw the peel in the dustbin, and I opened the dustbin, and I see an old guy's underwear.
When you say old guy's underwear, do you mean
As
like
in,
an old person's underwear?
No. I mean an old underwear that was a guy's.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Boxers or briefs?
Briefs.
Ooh.
So how do you know they were an old person's underwear?
They-
No, as in-
They were
I meant
old,
pair.
worn out,
an
old
old pair of underwear
Pair
is
of
what I
underwear.
meant.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That also happens in office.
Apparently.
And you thought shaving legs was the worst people can do?
Oh my
So then,
Yeah.
what did you do? Did you raise an alarm or were you just disgusted? And
No, I
walked
was just like, wait.
Whose underwear?
I was just highly
Did you
confused.
check the tag on the back? Like
I
someone's
did
name
not
is that?
go near it. I just opened it, and for a second I just left the dustbin open because I was very confused, and I was like, wait, what? Why is this lying here out of all the places? This is so.
What do you mean all the places? Tell me some other places
Where you can find a hanging
that would be
underwear.
more appropriate for someone's chaddi to be. What's a more appropriate place?
In the cupboard, man. I don't
In
know.
that cupboard.
Or in the
At least
washing
not-
machine,
At least
maybe.
not in an office dustbin.
I'd say around their waist is the only place that's,
No,
like,
but
just put
maybe
it on,
maybe
guys.
they were trying to get rid of this pair
Or
for
maybe in
some
your
reason.
bag. Maybe in your bag.
Yeah, in a plastic bag, just throw it somewhere else.
Yeah, if you're going to throw... Okay, so guys, this is some advice from the IVM staff. If you have to throw your underwear away, put it in a plastic bag first.
Yeah.
Be considerate. Oh, wait, no, never
No
mind.
plastic
No
bags.
plastic bags
Or
allowed.
wrap it in
Paper
newspaper,
bags.
yeah.
Paper bags. Just wear... I don't even know, guys. Okay.
This person, I don't know what they thought of their workplace. Like, I gotta get rid of this. What's the most disposable place I can think of? Of course, my office. I'm gonna get rid of it there.
My parents can't find it at home. Got to throw it out somewhere else. I don't know why. Okay, I don't even know why I said that. Okay.
Now I'm getting suspicious again about you, Gaurav. Never
The
mind.
suspicion never ends.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was our episode on office work experiences, which were bizarre.
Essentially, the moral of this episode is that workplace bathrooms are weird.
Yes.
They are
They
weird.
are.
Yeah, and I mean, if you keep your eyes open, you can see weird stuff happen everywhere.
And another mystery is that every time you're trying to access a bathroom, it's closed and engaged. I don't know.
No, it's just Shravan inside the bathroom all the time.
Abbas,
Or me brushing.
You're there enough. You're there enough. Yeah.
Well, I like some time out. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's healthier to take a bathroom break than a smoke break, I guess.
Besides, we have to complete our phone conversations, Gaurav, in the bathroom.
What? Oh.
While you're watching two cups, one cup,
What?
two girls, one cup.
Dexter.
Dexter, sorry.
Yeah,
Same
that's
thing.
right. Okay. Anyways, guys, if you have any interesting workplace stories, please do share it with us. We are on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Our handle is at IVM Podcasts. You can use the hashtag IVM Daily. If you guys want to share something with me, like advice.
You know what I'm looking forward to? I hope someone writes to us saying I was caught listening to a podcast at work. That would be amazing.
No, people do listen to. There was someone who wrote into us saying they listen to us while they're working.
And they couldn't stop themselves laughing and they almost got like caught out.
Yeah.
And they looked
This
really
was
weird.
that one of the episodes I spoke about the dumb ways I almost died.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's an amazing episode. That's a funny episode too if you guys want to listen to some funny stuff.
Listen, go to your bathroom, go to your workplace bathroom and listen to it.
Anyways, social media handles. Okay, I am at Aya_G on Instagram. Jaanam?
I'm on Twitter at Jaanam Devan.
I am on Twitter at Abbas Momin and Abbas Momin88 on Instagram, and also please like my Facebook page, Abbas Momin.
My God. Okay.
बहुत हो गया, seriously.
And Swati?
I'm on Twitter, Swati Pakshi too.
And that's our episode, guys. Until next time, bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello there, my name is Naveen Narona, and as a gay person in India, I get asked a lot of stupid questions.
Beta, is it LGBT or eligibility?
How do two men procreate?
Bro, is Grindr better than Tinder or what?
We answer all these questions and much more on my podcast, Keeping It Queer, where I talk to individuals from the LGBT community in India and learn about their personal stories. Catch all the episodes on the IVM podcast app or any other podcasting app you like. Till then, keep it queer.